Hi everyone, hope we're all doing really good. I'm starting this video today with no lipstick on, which feels very weird because I have to have lipstick on to feel put together, so this feels odd. But I was sent some lipsticks and I thought today, I've done a couple of these sorts of things years ago and I thought it would be quite fun to do it again with this. I'm going to be trying on a bunch of different lipsticks. This is from a brand that I've not actually even tried before. I've heard of them, but I've never tried anything from them. And this arrived on my doorstep, not literally because then someone would probably steal it, but you know what I mean. It came in the post. So this box from Rose Inc arrived. One, I love the box. It's very simple. I love that it's straight to the point. I knew it was going to be a bunch of lipsticks straight away. Not only because it has a big pair, I was going to say pair of lips. Pair of lips? A big mouth on it. It does say Satin lip colour. Rich refillable lipstick. So these are really, sound really good anyway. It says they're line blurring, plumping and softening. So let's give them a try. This is more so I can check out the shades. As you open it, you've kind of got this little sheen thing here. Classic lipstick with a skincare twist. Let's read a little bit about them so I know what I'm actually showing you today. A rich refillable lipstick that plumps the lips while drenching delicate skin in moisture and visibly blurring the appearance of vertical lip lines. Okay, I will talk you through the shades from left to right and everything like that, and obviously I'll show you close-ups of the colours and everything as well, giving you a little bit of a review as I go along. So let's get started with the first one. I really love the packaging. It's very minimal, very me. Also I think it'd be super easy to find in your handbag, like because it's that sort of bright colour. Sometimes I've got like black key rings and stuff when I've got like a black lipstick in there, as in like the packaging's black. It's so hard to find, so I love a lipstick that can stand out in my bag. The lids are magnetic, which is quite fun. Keeps it kind of secure, which is quite nice. Also, the weather outside is so weird today. One minute it's sunny, you may have just noticed that the sun's got in, so hopefully that doesn't affect the way the colours come across too much. Sorry, enough rambling. Let's look at the shade. So this shade is called, this is Persuasive. It looks like, oh, it's not moving. Oh god, I'm getting confused because this thing comes out, but because it's obviously refillable, I couldn't turn it. So this is looking like a very dark, I'm really not sure how dark these are going to come off because this looks very dark, but it looks like, let's see if I can do a bit of swatching. So from first look it does kind of look quite dark. When you blend it in, maybe it comes across a bit lighter. Let's see what I'm thinking when I try it on. It's very creamy. The pigmentation is really lovely. I actually like this way more than I thought I was going to. I'm not sure whether it's a shade I'd grab for like constantly, but I actually quite like the shade with, you know, this is my day-to-day makeup and I think it's quite nice. Sort of like a soft berry sort of tone to it, which I think is quite nice. It's quite understated, not too bold, but just enough bold to sort of stand out and sort of, you know, I like it a lot. And I will say this idea of it being sort of smoothing of the lines is quite nice. This is like the second one that I've tried on because the first one I tried on during the video, which you haven't seen that yet. Yeah, really nice. I like it. I like the shade. This is a good place to start. I like this. The next shade is Intuitive. This is kind of like mauvey pink, mauvey purple. So far these shades aren't looking like my usual shades. It's weird because I'm going to film myself putting them all on afterwards, but I kind of wanted to put one on to begin with, but these two shades, so like the bit you're seeing at the side or wherever I've put it is filmed after me looking at these for the first time. I've not set this out very well for it to make sense, so apologies, but so far I haven't found one that I want to put on for now. Maybe the fourth one looks like something that I would wear, so yeah, but anyway, this shade is Intuitive. Again, it looks quite pinky, not sure what it's gonna look like on. I think these maybe will have like a bit of a sheen where they sort of go on quite a strong colour and then have a bit of a stain effect. But yeah, let's have a look at what I think of that one. So this is the shade Intuitive. Not a fan of this on me. I think it's too cold toned. I think it's kind of like meh. I don't mean, and like that's just on my skin tone. I think I'm too fair. I don't think it complements like my eyes or the rest of my makeup. Again, the texture and the colour, really lovely. The colour on here I feel like isn't matching up exactly what I'm imagining it's going to look like. Especially from swatching it on my hands. I would say that I'm expecting them to come out a little bit more sheen. I actually kind of prefer that they're not coming out, I don't know, I'm a bit torn whether I'd like them to be more pigmented or not. But this shade, not on my skin tone anyway, I think if you had more of a tan, or this was more of a colour that you would opt for. It's kind of pinky, kind of got the blue undertones. It's just not my vibe, but it's nice. I like again, I love the consistency. I think the consistency is really, really lovely. This shade is Eloquent. Again, this looks super, super dark. I am not prepared to, I mean, there was a phase where I really loved dark lipsticks. Look at that on the hand, it's so dark. And the thing is, it's weird because I wouldn't have taken, like, from what I've seen of this brand, I wouldn't have taken away from it that they would have these sort of dark shades going on, but hey ho, it's quite nice that there's a range. But yeah, that one was, what was I calling that one? I wasn't calling it anything. So that was Eloquent. Let's see what I think of that one on as well. The undertones of this, I'm not a fan. Do you know what I've also realised? I don't like the fact that the tip, this is flat rather than like the usual sort of lipstick point, because I can't even really see what I've done here, but I think I've made a proper mess of applying this one. Yeah, this, I don't know. I don't think it's flattering on my complexion. I'm just not 100% sure on it. The thing that's winning me over is the consistency and the actual pigmentation of it. Applying it with this sort of blunt edge of the lipstick is quite difficult. So I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that. This is the shade Graceful, which is the one that's caught my eye so far, just from the bottom of the packaging. This looks like a colour I would normally wear. My go-to makeup shade, my go-to lipstick shade is Gucci Beauty Catherine Sand. That is the shade that I'm wearing in 99.9 million% of my videos. It's my go-to. But this looks way more like a shade. It actually looks quite similar. This looks slightly darker. I might actually try this on now. Quite difficult to do when you can't see yourself. Oh, it's very dark. It's very dark. Oh. If you're a person that watches me all the time, you're gonna know that this is way too dark of a shade. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but I didn't expect it to go on that dark. I don't dislike it. Obviously, I included the little cutaway of me trying this on properly in a close-up, but yeah, it's cute. I'm not sure, I can't see because I'm basically just looking. Like, this is how far away you are. Like, I can't really see. I'm blind as a bat, so I honestly don't know. But that was the shade Graceful. I prefer this colour. This is more along the colour that I wear. I think it's a little bit too dark for me. Again, the consistency is lovely. I'm going to repeat that a million times because they've got the same formula. They're really, really nice. I do like this. I think if I was going for more of a, like, sexy... clearly not sexy. If I was going for more of a sexy, like, wanted a darker lip vibe, this would be a good go-to. But the colours I normally wear are slightly softer and brighter than this one. But I do really like it. But again, I just had a bit of a faff trying to apply. Maybe you could apply it with a lip brush, I don't know. But I'm one of them people that grabs their lipstick out of the bag and applies it like from the bullet. So I'm guessing I'm just gonna keep this on now because I can't, until I start trying all the other ones on, I can't really do anything about it. The next shade is Poise. These really look, these are so, like, I don't know what I was expecting, but these are super dark. This is that one here. I've run out of space on the hand already. Yeah, it looks kind of like purpley and she, again, they're all very purpley. They're all very sort of berry toned. I don't know whether that's meant to be the point of the collection, but texture wise and stuff, they're nice, but I'm not sure how much range. See, this sort of shade here, this is the shade that I just previously tried on, which was Graceful, I think. And that is kind of the tone that I'd be looking for in a lipstick. This looks very dark and not how I'd expect it to probably go on. I'm not sure, maybe I'm just not used to seeing myself like that. But yeah, so far they are very, very toned. Again, this is kind of dark. I think with these dark colours, having the top be so sharp like this and not being able to apply it quite easily, it doesn't like curve to the shape of my mouth. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's kind of annoying me when I'm trying to put it on. Again, this is quite dark for me. I don't dislike it on me, but whether I would grab for it, I'm not 100% sure. I'm more of a day-to-day shade kind of girl these days. But yeah, I think it's a nice sort of burgundy red. I feel like I'm giving myself a bit of a Joker smile. The next shade is Hypnotic. Okay, maybe this should have been the shade that I'd gone for on the lips. Like, we'll see in the cutaway, and we'll see how much I prefer this one to this one. Because at the moment, from looking at them in the tube, oh yeah, 100%. If this goes on that colour, then, is it there? Yeah, there. Then we're on to a winner. This seems slightly too dark for me, but I'm not sure. Again, I could put this on and be in complete shock about how dark it's actually gone onto the lips. So yeah, shade Hypnotic. Let's see what I think about that in the cutaway. This is nice. This is what I would wear day to day. It's got a caramelly vibe to it. It's really quite nice. Sort of like a warm nude, I guess you'd call it. Again, lovely and creamy and hydrating on the lips. This felt easier to apply. I don't really know why. I found that if I just dug my nail into it, that's fun. If I sort of applied it flat like this, like rather than, I don't know, I kind of went like this. So I don't know if it's actually gone into the cupid's bow of my lip, but it felt a bit easier to, it glided on a bit better. But yeah, really like this. This is a shade that I'm a big fan of. I like you, Hypnotic. Okay, moving our way down the box, they seem to be getting slightly more subtle, so maybe I've just started at the very dark end of the box. This is called Besotted. Again, this looks way paler. Well, it did on the bottom of the thing. This looks a lot paler, so whether or not it comes... See, yeah, we're moving towards my the 24-year-old me. I keep saying, like, when I think about me being 18, it feels like it's like 2 years ago. It's not. It's 6 years ago. It was my birthday the other day. And I can't quite deal with the fact that I'm 24. Anyway, this again looks way more up my alley. So hopefully when I try this on, it'll be one that I can go to. Shade Besotted, very nice. I like it. It's kind of the same as the last one, but slightly more muted and a little bit more on the blue tone side, which I don't know, I think it's the colour of my skin doesn't really flatter it. I've got quite like pasty white skin. Whether or not these blue, I think it's just bringing out like the blue veins in everything. But I like it. It's a nice neutral. I would be interested to see how these sort of fare throughout the day, whether the colour changes, how easily they come off. It'd be very interesting to see. But yeah, I like it. It's like my second favourite after the last one. This one is looking super pink. Not my thing at all. Very Barbie pink on the bottom of the tube. This is called Demure. Demure. Doesn't look as pink in the tube, but I'll do a little swatch. I've like moved all the way up to my wrist here. Terrible swatching job, haul, because you're going to see so much better when I do little cutaways and stuff. I'll be honest with you, I didn't think through how I was going to do this video. I kind of planned on trying them all on now, but then I realised I have to keep like zooming in and out, and I thought that'd be really annoying. I should have probably like rewatched one of the old ones that I'd done in the past and seen how I did it then. I've not done one of these in a long time, so it's probably not that great, sorry. And look at my hand, I look like I've come out in a rash. This, I mean, on the bottom, this is kind of misleading because I would have thought that, oh, Barbie pink, and it's not coming out that Barbie pink on my hand anyway. Let's see what it's like on the lips. This ain't giving me any demure vibes because this looks awful on me. I do not suit anything pink. I like the sheen it's got, but the colour, no. I'm not a baby pink fan. I don't really have anything else to say that I haven't already said, that apart from like that I don't like this colour on me. I like the colour itself on the right person, I think, but yeah, I don't think it's flattering on me. Second to last we have Enigmatic. Have I already tried this? I don't know. I've imagined that. Enigmatic. This again kind of looks like a colour that I'd be into, but I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to tell with these by swatching on the hand, so I would say if you're going to try these, it's definitely one of those that you're going to have to try on the lips to get this, you know, the actual full effect, because I think swatching on your hand, like if you think this colour is currently on here somewhere, and I don't think that's a good representation of what that looks like on my mouth. They seem to be sort of a mixture of like very dark berry kind of tones, and then like this one, Enigmatic, is kind of pinky, neutrally. I'd be interested to see what this one is like on the lips. It's a love-hate. It's a love-hate. Love how it felt going onto the lips. It seems they all go on really nicely, but the odd one seems to have gone on very nicely, and this is one of them. I like the shade. I just don't think I would grab for it personally. I can imagine this looking really nice on someone that's got like a really nice fresh golden tan, which I don't have. I just not sure on the colour. I prefer sort of more things with more orange tones to them. They seem to make my lips look so plump. I mean, I have quite, I was gonna say I have quite juicy lips anyway. It seems to really thicken up. Yeah, the formula I'm in love with. It's just, I'm just telling you what I personally feel like the shades look like on me. Not saying you shouldn't get any of these shades, babe. You should, because they're all really nice. It's just some of them don't suit me. This one, this is the last one. This one might be the one we've all been waiting, well, I've been waiting for. It's called Poetic. If you don't know much about me, then you might not know that I love poems, so this might be destiny. I don't know. This piece of hair is driving me nuts. This looks dark. It's quite hard for me to see in this light because it's quite dark today. It looks quite dark. It kind of has like a berry tone. Again, with the berry tones. Not really a berry tone person. Oh, I don't know actually whether it would be a bit of me or not. Where have I put it? Here. I'm not sure. It might be too pinky. I'm not sure. Oh no, it does have a bit of an orange tone to it. It'd be kind of nice to, like, you know when you're in a shop. I don't even know if you can buy these in store. I don't know much about this brand. I'm trying it out for the first time. When you're in a shop and you look at a lipstick tube like this and you're like, that is the colour that I want, and then you try it on and it's like 3 shades lighter or 2 shades darker or not even the same colour. I don't know why they do it like this, because I think the colours on here are always so misleading. Like, they never look like that on my mouth. I like this. I think I still prefer either, I can't think which one it was now, but I think either besotted or hypnotic. Besotted or hypnotic, they've all got names that I can't say. But I also like this one. I think this is quite nice. I think it's slightly pinkier than the other two that I like. But yeah, beautiful. I have to say, just the formula of these, absolutely beautiful. The pigmentation, the feel on the lips. Obviously it's going to be a test as to how long they last. But with the creaminess, it's quite nice. It's not like, you know, when you're reapplying a matte lipstick constantly or something like that, it's not going to feel like that. I think no matter what, even if I did have to like reapply and stuff, I think my lips would stay nice and hydrated, which is good. I really like these a lot. These are very, very nice lipsticks. That is all of them. I would say probably moving towards the end of the box is more my alley. From trying this one on now in this part of the video, obviously once I've tried on a few different shades, I might show you something different. Someone just came and knocked at the door, so I had to go and answer it because I'm the only one home. I don't know what I was saying, but the lights probably changed. From trying this one on during this, just going through the shades, I will say the texture is really nice. The pigmentation is clearly amazing, but whether the colour matches what you expect it to be, that's slightly confusing to me. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed seeing this and going through the shades with me for the first time. I'm all out of breath now because I had to run up the stairs and down the stairs. I'm not very fit. Let me know if there's a shade you spotted. Let me know if you know anything more about this brand. And if there's any products I should try from them, that'd be really interesting to know. And maybe I'll report back with a, you know, whether I'm wearing one of these lipsticks in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you very soon. Bye!